It's actually it's actually an epidemic.
Nurses drunk or either on drugs when they should be saving lives. Fox 17 first brought you an investigation into nurses under the influence last September. Well, when the State Board of Nursing busted 24 nurses for working while under the influence or addicted to alcohol or drugs. 4 months later, Fox 17's Eric Alvarez explains why it seems this issue is not going away. Eric?
Well, according to this month's disciplinary action report, 33 nurses had their licenses suspended for working under the influence. Now, believe it or not, the state health department is not answering questions about this issue that addiction experts and the taxpayers are calling disturbing.
I just guess I'm lost for words. Just really don't know what to say about it.
Robert Moats stunned when I showed him the state health department's monthly disciplinary action report, which lists 33 Tennessee nurses caught either addicted to or under the influence of alcohol or drugs while on the job.
Keep everybody's life in hands, and we're intoxicated of something of that sort. You're not really in the right frame of mind to be doing such.
Naturally, I reached out to the state health department, which releases this information. A spokesperson here says no one's available to answer questions on camera. I asked for a written statement or maybe even some data to put this into context. The spokesperson says any additional information will have to come from disciplinary action reports. Confused? It doesn't stop there.
Back in September, when reporting on the 24 nurses that were caught then, the department suggested I call the Tennessee Association of Nurses, which in turn referred me back to the Board of Nursing and the Department of Health. 2 stories, 4 months apart, dozens of nurses busted, and no official comment on how serious this issue really is.
This is John from Addiction Campuses.
Addiction Campuses in Brentwood, which takes thousands of addiction calls every month.
Do you know if he's had a problem with alcohol in the past?
Says it's a big problem.
Roughly about 15% of the calls that we get on a regular basis come from people in the healthcare field, particularly from those who are nurses.
Admissions Director Eric Miller says that adds up to hundreds of calls every month from nurses at the ends of their ropes.
There happens to be a lot of stress, long hours, not enough support. These things all seem to be contributing factors, and drugs become, as does alcohol, become a release valve.
Now, the National Council of State Boards of Nursing says substance abuse rates among nurses and the general population are about the same. But when it comes to prescription drug abuse, that council says nurses are at a much higher risk. Now, if you'd like to see the disciplinary action report for yourself, you can just by going to fox17.com. Reporting live downtown, Eric Alvarez, Fox 17 News.